But that was Bermuda. The second we got back to Boston, we took an Uber right to the hotel for Boston Comic Con.
Probably not the longest Uber ever, right?
It's across the street.
Yeah.
The only reason we took it is because it's not really across the street.
Oh, you also had a shit ton of luggage.
Well, we had a shit ton of luggage, and you got to go, like, around the harbor, back out to the street, down the road a little bit. But it's... If you, like, looked on your GPS, it's like a 5-minute car ride. It's right down the road.
Yeah. Boston's set up in a way that there's a lot of things where you're like, oh, the thing I'm going to is, like, right here. But I have to do this in order to get there, so I might as well get in a car.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's a aerial view of New York?
Yes, I have. Yes, where it's like we at New York care about where you're going and where you want to end up.
Yeah, well, it's like New York is set up like this because what you just said, because they care about you and all that, and then it says Boston's set up like this because fuck you.
Yeah, they're exactly right.
Well, I will say this. Boston is set up like that because it's so old. It's based entirely around like cow trails.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's holdover from when things were different and roads were different and stuff.
All the streets are like nobody thought about a metropolis layout. For Boston. Boston just kind of happened.
It is kind of.
How old is Boston, you say? I mean, we could look this up, but it's.
I'll look it up.
60. I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay.
1696. That's my guess. That is my how old is Boston guess.
1696. Where's this info? 1696. More like. Oh, well, there's... Okay. There's the date it was settled, and then there was the date it was incorporated as a town, and then there was a date it was incorporated as a city and officially named Boston.
Okay, see, I guess I'm going over... my guess would be probably the first number.
It was settled?
I'm going to give you when it was settled and when it became Boston. I'm going to say it became Boston 1785. I'm going to say... what I said, 1696, it was settled.
So it was settled.
Way off.
It was settled. You're not way off. You are wrong, though. It was settled in 1625.
Shit.
And it was incorporated as a, metropolitan city, if you will, called Boston in 1822.
Really?
Yeah.
That's way later and way earlier than I expected.
Yeah.
Both of those. Okay, that's crazy. That's a long time.
It is funny to me as someone who's lived here for a while how it's like, how's New York doing? And it's like, oh, New York hasn't had a navigation or travel or tourist issue in a while. It's like, how Boston doing? And it's like, well, the Orange Line is down for a whole month.
Yeah.
And
Pauline
hopefully
literally
you
has
don't
to
have
take
to
buses home right now because the train's down.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Why are you making her do that? Like, just.
I'm not making her do that.
No, I know. I'm speaking to the MBTA now, I guess. Dude, I fucking roll up to the Wonderland station like this is step 1 of like in my head like a 20-step process in order to get to my hotel in Chicago.
Yeah.
Step 1 out of like 20 in that whole process, the fucking thing where you fill your Charlie card is taped off. You can't get there. So I had to force my way into
So you just don't get into the subway then.
I guess so,
But
yeah.
see, they don't take cash anymore. Right?
No, I couldn't access those.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if I had cash.
Oh.
There was completely blocked off where you get money to go on the train. So there was this guy who clearly didn't work there but was like knew that was a thing, who was just like knew how to force the door open to let a few people in at a time. So I rode for free, but like not my fault.
No, I hear you. Ashuria says, I went to New York once and it was very gross. We're not saying it's not gross. We're just saying it's well laid out.
It's easier to, yeah, I've heard stories that New York is grosser than Boston, but it's easier to get around.
Yeah, Boston's
Just ask the new Spider-Man game.
Boston's old, but it is definitely maintained as much as it can be.
Oh, yeah.
Like the trains, as much as they suck, could definitely be a lot grosser.
Yeah.
But Comic-Con. holy shit. This was, for me, I mean, I know not everybody had the same experience that I did, just based on interests, like things, the reasons we go to Comic-Con. But this was the biggest year for me at FanExpo Boston. I can't even begin to explain.
So you told a bunch of stories on the vlog. Do you want to just run down like a list of all the people you met?
Oh, sure. And if people want to know what happened, what they were like, I'd love to tell you.
Don't
I won't give away anything.
Don't talk about that one that we did together.
I won't.
Don't even mention them at all.
I won't even talk about the one that we did the other thing about. At the end. I don't want to give anything away.
I don't remember.
I sent it to you. Remember, I sent you something?
Yes. Not the other channel's video, right? Because I was ready to promote.
The other thing.
Yes, okay. Then I know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to talk about either of those. There's some amazing things that are going to be coming out in this vlog. I'm not even just trying to sell the channel at this point. These are just going to be a couple of really good vlogs, like 3 really good ones. Tall enough that it could have a Spider-Man.
Probably.
Downtown for sure.
Yeah.
Downtown for sure.
So I want to, before we start talking about anything from FanExpo.
Well, do you want me to run my list, or do you want to do this first?
Sorry, I did ask you to do that. I'm just going to do this real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
This thing.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out YouTube channel Felger and Maz Studios. And I'm putting in chat, I'm putting a link. Will it let me do that? Yeah, I'm the streamer. Fuck you. I'm putting a link to their Comic-Con vlog because we are in it. We are a big part of it. If you want to check out their channel, please go for it.
Yeah.
They're so cool. We're like...
So they're a sports-based... I'll give the rundown on this because I met them. I was standing in line for one of the people that I was going to meet. These guys come up behind me, and they were like, hey, can we ask you a question? And I was like, I'm usually the one doing this. And then they asked me, Jason Tatum, all-time top 5. I don't know jack shit about sports.
They were interviewing, they were questioning people about Kevin Durant being traded away from the Celtics.
So their sports channel, they just wanted, they were having fun at FanExpo, and they wanted to see.
Because the core conceit of their video is no one fucking knows what we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
But some people do, and they get surprised.
Yeah. And one of those people is actor of stage and screen Giancarlo Esposito, which was really cool.
Which was the line that I was in. They were a little short. This was their first FanExpo. They didn't realize things cost money. They were a little short for meeting Giancarlo. I gave them the cash. They Venmo'd me. They were super psyched about that.
So we're in their video. That's in the chat. They're
going
to be in our video. We're going to
also
try
ask
to
them
do
questions.
other stuff with them. But listen, guys, they their channel has 11 videos and it has 84 subs. So if we can, any way we can help these people out, because we've actually got a sub or 2 from their video.
Yeah.
So if we can return the favor,
absolutely.
And I'll make sure to link to them when I actually end up editing the Boston FanExpo Boston vlog. But yeah, they were really cool. I just wanted to shout them out. Now get to your list. Chris met a metric fuck ton of famous people.
So many people.
I met one, but it's a secret.
I met Kevin Smith and Jay Muse of Jay and Silent Bob. I met the 2 guys from Clerks whose names are eluding me at this very moment. I met 3 of the 4 Hobbits. The reason I only met 3 is I met Sean Astin a few years ago, so I have met all the 4 Hobbits. We hung out with Elijah Wood for a hot second, which was very cool. I met Giancarlo Esposito. I met Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting about that one.
I met a secret one that we're not going to talk about. And don't. I think that's it. That's everybody.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I met Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and my life is so different now that I've met him.
Okay, so we're in the hotel room. We're in the hotel room. It's Friday night. We've already done a little bit of
We're meeting all these people Saturday, just for context.
The main plan is that Chris and Pauline are going to spend literally all day Saturday meeting famous people, and that's what they did. They were successful in that endeavor.
I'm going to answer your questions, Keisha. I'm just going to let him tell his story first.
So we got 2 beds. me and Kelsey are in one bed, and obviously the married couple are in the other bed. And the lights are off. We've already said goodnight. We're trying to fall asleep, and all of a sudden, Chris, to Pauline, but obviously so everyone could hear, it was just like, tomorrow, I'm going to sit on Ewan McGregor's lap, and he's going to hold me, and he's going to tell me, I'm going to tell him what I want for Christmas, and I'm going to ask him how he liked filming the original trilogy or whatever. And it was just, and fucking Pauline's cracking up. It was so funny.
I really didn't mean for you guys to hear that.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is even better. Yes, I met Ewan McGregor. What?
I have a hot take.
Oh, okay. Hold on, though.
Okay.
Yes, I met Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was very cool. He was very nice. It was obviously quick because everybody in Boston wanted to meet Ewan McGregor. So
Yeah.
he was feeling very rushed. One real cool thing, though, that I will mention here.
Go for it.
So I have my VHSs of the original Star Wars trilogy from when I was a kid. I've been having people sign that.
So you got
Billy D. Williams. I got Anthony Daniels. I now have Ewan McGregor and Giancarlo Esposito.
Question, if I could pause you here real quick. The guy who played Jar Jar is going to be at Rhode Island Comic-Con. Is he of interest for that?
He's like last on the list, but if he's like $10, I'd meet him. Lightning is Ewan McGregor's little. I don't know if I get the reference, but
I don't. It's just funny.
I'll take it. So I've got this old VHS box, and it holds all three of the films, and everybody else has got posters or prints that they want him to sign. So they're just shoveling shit in front of this guy, and he's got to sign it.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Oh,
so
thank
not
you.
really an opportunity to personalize autographs, but that's fine.
Not only that, but like you really only get to talk to him for like 10 seconds max.
Yeah.
No, you get like a minute or so with him because he's just while he's signing, and while he you get some time to talk to him. And he did talk to me and Pauline. I said thank you for making my childhood hero so awesome. He really appreciated that. We told him that we're on our honeymoon. But before we get up to him, he's in the zone, signing. He sees mine, and he's just like, oh, that's cool. And I was just like, fuck yeah.
Dude, I love when that happens.
Cool.
I'm sure I've told this story on a podcast, but I met, oh, God, what is it? Thomas Jane, guy who played the Punisher in the old Punisher movie. And everyone's having him sign, like, a Punisher shirt and a Punisher this. I had him sign Scott Pilgrim vs. the World because he plays the vegan police officer in that.
Oh,
so
yeah. I think I was telling this story in line for Ewan McGregor.
So he's just signing stuff. He's like, yeah, okay, cool. And then he sees mine, and he was like, I saw him emote for the first time. He was just like, oh, my God, this was such a cool filming experience. I was like, sick.
Yeah, no,
I did that.
That was how I felt with Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
We also got,
that's
I'm
cool.
sorry, Keish also asked what was Giancarlo. By the way, spelt it exceptionally well. Before Comic-Con, I would have had no clue the exact spelling of
that is
his
the
name.
exact
that
spelling,
is it.
yeah.
That is it. He was really nice. What shocked me the most about him was zero accent of any kind. Has the most normal American accent I've ever heard.
Well, it's the accent he uses in Mandalorian, right? That's
his
speaking.
I don't think so. I think he's still even putting some something or other in that voice. He's just very like, hello, how are you? And I was like, this isn't how you talk. You were born to have such a more sexy accent than you really do. But I told him, you intimidate me in the most unique way I don't think anybody ever has before. And he was like, I really like that.
Apparently, he's got a very small but really cool role in The Boys.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's cool. He's so the guys from that other channel, he was telling me, he was like, I'm just going to walk up to him and
Felger and Maz Studios.
Yeah, Felger and Maz Studios. He
or
was
Maz.
like, I'm going to walk up to him and tell him I thought you were amazing and fresh. He was like, I'm going to establish credibility because these guys had a cool thing going on. I'm going to explain what they were trying to do after this story. But I was like, fresh. And he was like, that's a movie he was in 1994.
Jesus.
I think it was his first movie ever. and he's gonna. Nobody here has seen him in Fresh. I'm gonna start off with, I thought you were amazing in Fresh, and he's gonna appreciate that. He kept saying that. He was like, I got to establish credibility, because what they were trying to do, they didn't want a photo with him. They didn't want a autograph of his.
They wanted his opinions on the Celtics.
They wanted his opinion on the Celtics, so they paid to have him be in their video for a hot second to give them his opinion on the Celtics.
Which at that
and they
point,
were dressed as Walter and Jesse from Breaking Bad. They were awesome.
At that point, it's essentially just a cameo.
Well, exactly. But you know what was crazy? So we're standing in line, right? And I was like, you guys. This might not work out. You know, it's really hit or miss depending on the person.
Some of them are like, no, here's my prices, asshole.
Right. And some of them
are,
Some of them are really cool,
flexible.
which we've been finding out this year. We actually might take advantage next year of some of these situations, especially with these guys.
Yeah.
Because what happened was I say that to them, right? And we're getting to the first row of the line, right? I see it. Let me just finish this. We'll.
Yeah. Oh, I just figured it out.
We're getting to the front of the line, or to the first row, and they go, "No more photos," because the lines are too long.
No.
They go, "Just autographs," and I'm like, "Guys, this really isn't looking good for you." But they stuck with it and they got it.
Nice.
And I only spoil that because he's the thumbnail
of the video. Yeah.
Of the video. So they obviously don't care if it gets spoiled.
I just want you to know that I figured it out. I'm proud of myself. It's Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
I just finished Better Call Saul when we got back from the honeymoon. By the way, FanExpo
the
to
series
us
finale happened of that show, right? Yeah.
FanExpo to us was part 2 of the honeymoon. But I just finished Better Call Saul. I love them both. I did watch the finale. I'm gonna say, Keish, I don't want to cut you off here. I think I'm going to say, especially because I just watched it a couple of days ago, maybe no major spoilers. If you want to talk about it and be not, even if you want to be like, oh, this part that was near the end or something, I'd love to talk to you about it. I just don't want to spoil it because there might be people watching that haven't seen it yet. But feel free, if you can be vague, to talk about it. I'd love to. I thought it was phenomenal.
Ashuria says a while ago.
I didn't even.
Said you met Obi-Wan and possible future Professor X.
Oh yeah, you wanted to address this.
I love Juan Carlo Esposito. You know me. I do, man. And this has nothing to do with race, obviously. I just want to say that first. I don't think Juan Carlo Esposito would be a good Professor X. I think Juan Carlo Esposito would be a good Dr. Doom. Correction.
Oh.
I think Juan Carlo Esposito would be the fucking perfect Dr. Doom.
You know?
But I don't know if I like him for Professor X. If they announce that, that's a thing. I won't be upset. I'm not like, damn it, no, I won't see it. But it's not my pick.
He would be a good Dr. Doom.
There was 2 rumors, Dr. Doom and Professor X, and a lot of people are like really excited about Professor X.
I think I'd be Team Dr. Doom as well.
And maybe we're biased because we love seeing him as a villain.
Yeah.
But I think he'd be really good as Dr. Doom.
He plays a phenomenal villain.
We've had 2 cinematic Dr. Dooms, and they were both kind of bad. And Dr. Doom is so fucking cool.
All right.
And I think Juan Carlos Esposito could do a really good job.
I'll get
He
behind
could do a good job as Professor X as well, but I just prefer him in the role of Dr. Doom. If Sir Patrick Stewart is to not continue as Professor X, I think I'd prefer Juan Carlo Esposito as Dr. Doom. Also, this is not related at all, but my choice for Wolverine is Taron Egerton from Kingsman. I think he'd be a great Wolverine.
The kid?
Yeah, the main character from Kingsman, the guy who played Elton John.
Yeah, that's fair. I know it's still recent, so I wouldn't want to spoil it for anyone either. Yeah, I'm so glad you're excited, and I'm excited too. Maybe if you want to. Next time you're on, I would love to talk to you about it. I would love to talk about it. And like I said, if you want to, be a little vague about it, I'd love to talk about it right now. For sure. Trying to think if there are any other good stories that we, without spoiling our vlog videos that,
Yeah, there's a lot, that we're leaving out because we're going to do vlogs. We have a tight vlog schedule. We filmed, I will say this, we filmed another... can I talk about the skit? Or
oh, of course.
We filmed another anime chair skit.
Yes.
That's our plan for
the
every Boston
Anime
Comic-Con.
Chair.
We're going to do an anime chair skit. So we have part 2 of Anime Chair coming out soon.
We do have a couple Better Call Saul questions.
I
I
thought
also
it was very bittersweet. Do you think it was the right ending for Saul?
I thought it was also very bittersweet, and I thought it was very what's the wording I want to use for this? It was the poetic ending for Saul.
Well,
I thought it was
correct
the
me if
perfect
I'm-
poetic ending.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and if the answer to this is a spoiler, then just ignore me. But the ending for Saul is the beginning for Breaking Bad, right? Because it's
No,
a prequel.
so I wouldn't consider this a spoiler. Better Call Saul takes place before, during, and after Breaking
Oh.
Bad.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
but,
never mind.
But I think I like
interesting.
Better Call Saul better than I liked El Camino because I have
I forgot about that shit.
I have confirmation ending for Saul's story, essentially. Without giving too much away, I know how Saul's story is going to end.
Was Saul in El Camino, or does El Camino take place after
El
Better Call
Camino's
Saul?
kind of about Jesse.
Right.
This is Jesse. That was Jesse's after Breaking Bad. What happens to Jesse? It wasn't quite as conclusive for me as Better Call Saul.
You think they're trying to do like an El Camino 2 or some shit?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I just think Better Call Saul was more conclusive. But that's what comes with being a TV show as opposed to a movie.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I'd like to hear what you think about that. But I think it was a poetic ending, and I feel it was very conclusive. I feel good finishing that, and I'm like, okay, now I know what happened to him. I stood next to Frank Miller for an odd amount of time because I could tell he was famous, but I didn't know what he did. And he had one of those guest badges on.
Right. Sorry, I had 4 tabs for this Goop segment lined up, and they all closed.
Oh, we're jumping right. You don't want to talk about FanExpo?
No, I do. I just
okay.
I had this all prepped.
Well, while you take care of that, I'm just gonna. Keisha's still going.
Yeah, go for it.
I also prefer Better Call Saul over El Camino. 1000%. El Camino is just rushed. If El Camino was like a limited series, I feel like they could have got it all in there.
I think that's probably like with Obi-Wan and all this stuff. I think that's probably the way to go.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah,
Hey, did you watch episode 1 of
She-Hulk?
She-Hulk?
Not yet. I'm probably gonna go home and do that.
It was really good.
I'm hearing mixed reviews. I'm glad to hear you say it was really good.
Nando V Movies was like, that was everything I wanted a She-Hulk thing to be. I was like, really? And I watched it. I think it was really good. Maybe this was obvious. I didn't realize this. This is the only episode that's going to have Bruce in it in a major way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Is the CGI okay?
CGI's fine. She's a little greener than him in some scenes, but
okay.
He looks perfect like he always has. He might be the best.
I saw
CGI.
a picture. Yeah, he looks really good.
Yeah. Is she rough? Is she rougher than he is? Sure. I think the problem that people are having is they stand these two creatures next to each other, and one of them
has a different pigmentation,
well,
more or less.
First of all, that, yes. But second of all, she's way smoother than him. And it's because she's a woman.
Right.
He's got leg hair. You can see he's got stubble. Right. He's also been around the block, so he's probably got a few
some scars
fucking scars. I know that he specifically has a scar that from the Ed Norton movie that they keep putting on his CG model. But she's just like, she looked fine. I don't.
Okay. All right.
The whole episode, I was. How do you spell this bitch's name? GW.
Hold on, we got some chat stuff. You keep going.
Gwen.
I feel like the story from EC could have been told over a single season. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, a limited series. Just have one season, and you could have got it all out there. I agree wholeheartedly, Quiche. Ashuria says, this is very late, but either Eggsy from Kingsman or Carl Urban from The Boys needs to be Wolverine. I'm putting my hat in the ring for Carl Urban. I think he would make... he's more rugged. He's more rugged. I think he'd make the perfect
But Carl
Wolverine.
Urban's tall. Wolverine's very short.
All right.
And we've had a tall Wolverine for the last 20 years.
And Ashuria says, depending on the age...
also they could be doing a super young... I mean, what does young Wolverine mean? He's been around since the colonial times, but
Right.
Yeah. So how much? Hold on.
No, that's fine. I mean, I the big thing for me this year for FanExpo was meeting people. I got some cool stuff. Oh, I got for my Pokemon fans for Ashuria. I got so I don't know how well everybody keeps up with Pokemon, but the big card to get right now is the Charizard V Max, which it's going from like $80 to $300 to like $1,000 if you get it graded and shit like that. I got it, so this is still kind of expensive, but fuck it, we were on our honeymoon. I got it for $40, the Charizard VMAX that everybody's like looking for, and that's the lowest denomination I've seen it go for. And you were even like, "Is it fake?"
It seems real. I inspected the hell out of it. It seems real. I have no reason to doubt
and those
its
guys
authenticity.
Seemed very, up and up. Like this is what they do. They had a company, they had an online site and whatnot. So, it would suck for them if they sold me. It would suck for them more. It'd suck more for them than it would for me if I found out.
Well,
that
plus
my
you'd
card's
think
fake.
like I feel like a convention is the place to rack up prices because you're there in the
I
moment
know.
and you're
Well,
like,
I
bought a
same
$3
card.
Pez dispenser for $10 once because
Right.
I was at a con. I was like, oh, I need it.
Right. No, they always do that. And I saw this same card going for way more at other booths. More than 25 years later, and it's still the
Charizard that everyone
I
wants.
know.
Yeah, it's
Every time they come out with a Charizard.
the entire like buying and selling meta is based around a Charizard card right now.
You want to
just
know
like it was back then.
You want to know something fucked?
What? Yes, I do.
The Charizard EX that came out like 10 years ago, the blue one, right? The one that everybody wanted, the one that was like 300. It was this card, price-wise.
The Mega Charizard X that I have?
No, yes, the blue one. I also have it.
Yes. The one that I pulled.
The card that was so much money that when our rhythm guitarist wanted to buy a new card, a new guitar, I offered to buy one for him, and he give me the that Charizard card in $200.
Yeah.
And it worked out because that trade was that card was incredible at the time. I saw that card and this card both priced for $80 a piece at another booth.
Yeah, because that one's coming back a bit. It dipped really low, but it's
Well, like as far as the gaming goes, the new card is definitely better. Oh, you just mean in
price.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to hear more about
Do
everything,
you have anything you want to say? I feel like I stole all of FanExpo.
No, I'm good, man. I just bought a bunch of artwork. It's
all right. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I talked too much.
Oh no, you didn't. No, you're fine.
Okay.
I wanted you to take the reins on FanExpo talk because Kelsey and I had a great time. We didn't do as much, We went to Karen Hallian, big fans of Karen Hallian.
Yeah.
I met Donnie Cates, famous comic book writer. Talk about that in the vlog.
Check out the vlog if you want to know more. This is going to be a crazy vlog. I just gotta ask Keish, is that a first edition or just base set? Because I actually sold 2 of those base set Charizards recently. The like first Charizard to come out. Those cards are awesome. I wish I hung on to one. But if that's first edition, you got something for huge money right there. I've also got a French Energy.
Nice.
Which I'm using because fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck Pokemon the actual rules.
Yeah.
It's an energy.
Oh yeah.
And it says
yeah.
and it's spelled all French, but it says energy and you can read it.
It's spelled all French. Okay. Fuck.
And it's
I'm
first.
excited.
No, fuck you. It's first edition. I meant to say that too.
I believe you. I'm very happy for you and your French electric energy.
Unlimited run base set, unfortunately, but it. Oh yeah, no, be proud of it. I'm not trying to knock you down.
Wait. Was it a lightning energy? Because you didn't.
Oh, it was a lightning energy.
I called it. Oh my god.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you did not reveal that, and I just said it out loud.
Keish, totally be proud of it. I'm not trying to put you down. I was just saying, if it's first edition, you got huge money there.
Okay, I'm really excited to. I don't know. Your energy doesn't seem very French.
Listen.
I'm very excited to play Goop Troop with Keish here. I don't think we've ever done it.
Yes.
So Keish, but also everyone else. This is a segment called Goop Troop. If you don't know what Goop is, Goop.com is Gwyneth Paltrow's lifestyle and wellness brand where she peddles snake oil out of the back of her truck. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. It all costs way too much fucking money. Here's how the game works. I go on Goop.com in an incognito tab. That's the important part. And I find shit. I show Chris and now with Twitch, the audience, an image of it. I talk about it. I read the entire description, and it's up to Chris and anyone who wants to participate in chat to guess the price. That's how the game works. So
Let
I
me
have.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
Let me just. We got a few more Charizard things.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to. You didn't have to do that, Ashuria. We were gonna do Goof Troop.
Oh no. Thank you though.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we were gonna do it anyways. Yeah.
You were getting a freebie. You know what? Next time Ashuria's on, we'll do a Goop Troop.
Okay.
Keep
on
that
like a Sunday or whatever.
Yeah. Whenever it is, we'll do a Goop Troop. We'll keep that in our heads. Ashuria, you asked about Charizard. Charizard can go from $2, depending on the card, because there's like hundreds of Charizard cards. It can go from very low money to thousands of dollars. Like
the one that Chris is talking about could probably caps out about 300. The one that Keish is talking about has sold for like probably 3K
if it's
plus.
First edition, if it's first edition for sure. And Keish, I wasn't saying you should get a first edition. I was just asking if one of the ones you had was.
Right.
Because then you would be loaded for sure if you had one of those.
Okay. So.
Yes.
Good,
okay. Goop Troop.
Good news for our segment about the Goop website. It's back to not pretending that it's a store.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Is it all sexy shit? In sexy shit and also vampire repellent?
It's no. Well, yes.
Okay.
But
yes.
It's
we're back.
It's easier for me to find the weird stuff.
We're back to the golden age of Goop.
It's funny you mentioned gold. So this.
Oh no.
I have two categories today. This first piece is from the category in Gwyneth's cart.
Oh God.
Which is confusing to me because that to me says that she hasn't bought it yet, but there is a picture of her wearing it on the listing.
Oh boy.
And if I could just take a few seconds to rib this person that I really don't like. She's looking real old. So either her lifestyle bullshit, stay young forever shit doesn't work, or she's smart enough to know that it's all fake and it's all bullshit. This item is the G label, that's who makes it, the G label Chidi, word I've never seen before, Chidi. Chidi? Not Chidi, probably. Chidi. G label Chidi Lock Charm. So here's what it looks like.
Oh.
It is just a charm.
Okay, it's just a charm, but you can put it on a necklace
yes,
or
so
something.
here's a picture of Gwyneth wearing it around her neck.
But you don't get the chain. This is just the charm.
This is just the charm.
Okay. Also, Ashuria says you don't have to do an extra one. Just make this one goopier.
Dude, you buckle up. I've got quite a goop segment for you. Here's the product details. Crafted from solid 14 karat gold.
Something's happening.
Something's happening in our stream?
Yeah, can people still see us?
Is it just your phone maybe?
It might just be my phone.
How's the frames looking?
Frames are fine.
Okay, then I think we're good.
Let us know if y'all can see us. Yeah, Jen says yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, something
wrong with your phone?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. You guys are good. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yes, it's in US dollars, Keish.
Yes, that's good point.
Yeah.
USD. Product details. Crafted from solid 14 karat gold. This sleek square lock has rounded shackles that twist open thanks to a hidden double spring hinges, meaning it can be used to fasten any chunky chain of your choosing, demonstrated here with the Devon Link necklace, worn as a charm, say with the Elliot Assorted Link bracelet, or styled as a pendant. So that's Goop trying to get you to buy more shit off that website. 14 karat yellow gold with 28 millimeters by 13 by 5. And push gently and softly, rotate to open and close lock.
Keish is already on the board with $69.
Nice. Hang on. Hold on. First of all, nice.
The currency is
USD.
USD. So US monies. Hold on. I'm going to get the pounds to dollars.
Oh, got it. Yeah, good idea.
So, 1 pound is equal to $1.18.
Oh,
$1
okay.
US dollar 18 cents. So
wow,
it's pretty close, Keish.
Closer than I thought they were. Yeah.
So if you want to re-guess your guess, that's totally fine. Just think about whatever gold is costing where you're from right now.
So a few hints. One, it's free shipping.
Uh-oh.
What do you? This is my new favorite thing. What to do, Chris? What would you pay for this?
Oh, it is 14 karat gold. That's genuinely.
I'm glad you bring up the 14 karat gold because I googled it.
Did you have a trap card this whole time?
I did.
Okay.
14 carats per gram. 14 karat gold is $48.70 for a gram. It doesn't say how many grams are in this charm.
Okay,
but you saw how fucking small it was.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Less than a AAA video game for a gram of yellow gold, which I've found out is the same as normal gold. I did do some research.
Yes.
It's the same shit.
Okay.
Just more word fluff to make it sound more.
I'm gonna say.
So we got 69 as a guess.
We got 69 as a guess. I'm gonna say $900.
$900. We got 900 from Lightning. If anyone wants to.
Dude, if I can talk international currency with Keish for a second, I thought you guys owned us in money.
Keish changes his guess to 420.
Sick. I really thought the pound owned the dollar right now. I guess it's
it
the
used
other way
to,
around.
yeah.
It's always fluctuating.
Ashuria coming in with $796.
Okay. I said 900, right?
Yes, you did. Can I reveal?
I think you can. Let's give it. Oh, we got another one. Okay,
Jen
650.
650.
Oh man.
The actual price of the G Label Chidi lock charm is, unfortunately, $1,600.
Why? It's a charm. It's a charm that's like this big.
Yeah.
We just looked up the price of the gold.
I believe this is actual size. So like, yeah.
That's a horrendous design too. There's nothing special about that.
There's
no carvings or anything.
I don't disagree with you, but if I can explain the design a bit, it's supposed to be a padlock with two ends. So they both. There is a picture of them. Where did it go? Is it this picture?
I'm glad you started like that because now people can get a feel
if you
for
can
goop.
see the both sides of the chain of the charm like unlock like a padlock.
That's kind of cool.
But
it's not
is
worth
$1,600
no.
cool?
No. And you asked me what would I pay for this? Did I answer?
I don't think you did.
Okay, I was gonna say around $400.
Okay.
Would have been the most I would have paid for this. We got
Should've
everybody
known,
going off in chat.
Would do this to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Gwen is modeling it, then it's got to be expensive. Yeah, that's an excellent point.
I do have one more, but I have a story first.
Absolutely not worth that, Jen says.
You wanted it more goopy, and here we go. While I was doing research for this...
Oh, I don't know how much goop I can handle.
While I was doing research for this goop segment, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
I was like, I bet you she's into NFTs. I bet you she's killing the planet.
What's NFTs again?
NFTs are non-fungible tokens. It's a JPEG that you buy with Bitcoin, and the reason this is bad is because the way they make Bitcoin is actively killing the planet.
Right. Okay, so it's not the NFT itself that's bad. It's
the NFT is a scam, straight up 100% a scam.
Sure.
But buying one wouldn't be detrimental to the Earth's health if it wasn't for the fact that you must buy NFTs with cryptocurrency.
NFT is more or less an online.
Yes,
like
except
it's
the
just
problem.
a print.
The problem with that is if you buy an NFT, I can just screenshot it.
Right. Well, that's how the internet has worked since the dawn of man. I mean, we all know that.
Whenever brands like Sega recently was like, "We have new Sonic NFTs," and everyone was like, "Fuck you, Sega," because it's bad.
Yeah.
So I was curious: is Gwyneth into these? And here's literally the first thing that comes up on Google: Gwyneth Paltrow, Mila Kunis, voice of Meg on Family Guy, and other celebs are pushing women to invest in NFTs, which some see a revival of self-serving feminism. Gwyneth Paltrow and Mila Kunis joined a Zoom call in January to encourage 5,000 women in the audience to break into the male-dominated world of crypto. So essentially, Gwyneth, in her infinite wisdom, thinks that cryptocurrency is like a dude thing for bros, and women deserve to kill the planet too. So that's where Gwyneth stands on
Ashuria,
NFT.
you sub to us, right? You already bought the one and only Thunder and Lightning NFT, and it's the emote. And you know what? We didn't kill the planet at all for that.
Okay, so this is the second and final Goop product.
Okay.
For this segment.
You know what? Since Ashuria did cash in for one of these, Let's do a off the cuff third one. Just
okay.
No?
I looked for a while for
okay.
these.
All right. Well, no. I'm not saying don't do this one.
No. I know. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to find a third, even crazier one.
All right.
So this is in the mindfulness subcategory of the wellness section of Goop.com.
Okay.
This is made by,
there it is.
This is made by Healthy Line, and this is the Healthy Line Rainbow Mat. So I will show the audience and Chris a picture.
Okay. So it's like a
looks
yoga mat?
It is a yoga mat, but it hides secrets. And allow me to explain them all to you.
Okay.
This is for size. This is a picture of a woman laying on it.
All right. It says buy crypto in hidden messages.
It's made out of cryptocurrency somehow. The Healthy Line Rainbow Mat is
Healthy Lion.
Healthy Line. Like a line.
Oh, okay.
Healthy Line. One word. Healthy Line. The Healthy Line Rainbow Mat is filled with 7 types of natural gemstones. Amethyst,
Of course it is.
sodalite, blue lace agate, I think that's how that's pronounced, or agate perhaps, green adventurine, yellow adventurine, carnelian, and red jasper.
All
They
right.
warm up with
Oh,
far
boy.
infrared heat to become a hot stone surface that can help you relax and ease tension in the body.
Okay.
Hang out on top of the mat, and you'll also have the option to bask in PEMF. Anybody? PEMF? Pulsed electromagnetic fields.
Oh, God.
And 7 colors of light. Simply lie down on top of the mat or take a seat for meditation. Parenthetical, the rainbow stones are nicely suited for any practice involving your chakras. So, this mat has stones in it that get hot. And when they get hot, it relaxes you, I guess, and it doesn't say yoga, but like feel free to do. I think you're just supposed to relax on it.
So here's the deal. I run.
And also it lights up.
Does it though, or is it just the reflection of the sun off the stones?
No, it's got, and it gives off an EMP for some reason. Hang out on top of the man. You'll also have the option of bask in an EMP and 7 colors of light. So I think probably if I can, it's probably just the stones heating up. They get bright, and then the thing's made out of a material that makes it so it like shines into your butt or whatever. But yeah. Also, real quick, 74 by 28 by 1.2, and it weighs 28 pounds because it's full of rocks.
Those are all gemstones in D&D, Ashuria says.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
It's going to be expensive. Yes, it is. So here's the deal, right? Oh.
Keep going.
They put a bunch of stones on a mat. It's not going to be comfortable.
In a mat.
It's not going to be comfortable, I can only imagine. Also, I run hut, and if I'm doing yoga and shit, I don't want it to warm up.
Well,
I want
yoga
it to cool
was never
down.
mentioned. I think you're just supposed to
Well,
fucking
no,
sit on it.
chakras and shit. It's meant to do anything that helps with it. That's what
Right.
yoga and all that stuff is.
That's the other thing I wanted to say. No, like I don't want to yuck anyone's yums. If you think that chakras are real and important, and like by all means go for it. You don't need this.
No,
to
you don't
do
need
it.
this to do that. No, not at all. But also, like, even if you're just in it for the workout aspect, I don't want my mat to get warmer. I want it to get cooler.
Yeah, I don't know. Also,
it's gonna be expensive. I mean, it is. It's
what's
gonna
fucking
be.
me up is
Maybe
that
it's for hot yoga. Ooh, when you're trying to get extra sweaty. That's actually a good point. That could be the case.
What's fucking me up about this the most is that it's just called Rainbow Mat.
Yeah.
It's just called Healthy Line Rainbow Mat. Why isn't it called like the Healthy Line rock infused infrared
right.
EMP
The gemstone mat.
like light up mat that's also rainbow colored?
The gemstone mat is already a more like
more
gotcha.
eye-catchy title, yeah. So, what would you pay, and then what is your guess?
What would I pay? I mean, I would pay $10. I would pay almost nothing. I don't want this mat.
Let's say you wanted it. How much would you pay?
This is a heat pad. It's a heat pad.
Let's
if
say
I wanted it, $40.
Okay. All right. How much do you think Gwyneth Paltrow and people at Healthy Line through Goop.com are?
Oh, $600.
Okay.
That's my guess. That is my guess. We'll wait for
Lightning
chat.
guesses $600.
I guess $600.
Everyone else in chat.
You know what? $669.
Nice. First of all, nice. Second of all, anyone in chat?
We
Jen
got a 700.
700.
Ooh, we're close, Jen. Me and you.
Assuming it's higher, you already lose based on the Price is Right rules to Jen.
Oh
Assuming
yeah,
it's
yeah,
higher
yeah,
than
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, let us know what you think,
Yeah.
and then I will reveal
Wait a
it.
few moments. Ooh, we
This
got
is
1,000.
Over 1,000,
This
right?
is
Like
over 1,000.
1,700.
1,700. Okay. I want Ashuria to be right. I want this thing to be bonkers. And if Keish is still with us, we will most certainly wait for you, Keish.
Yeah, totally.
Um,
Wait a few more minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, haven't done one of these in a while, and
No.
I was like, you know what? Why don't I, before stream, do some browsing? And I found, and I want to do the there's a new arrivals page, and the new arrivals page is mostly closed, and I'm not interested in that.
Keish
says $1,000 or $999. Okay, the price for the Healthy Line Rainbow Mat with, I will remind everyone, it has 7 different kinds of rocks in it. It glows.
The Infinity
It
Stones.
lights up. It gives off EMP, I guess. So don't pull the warthog up to it. That's a Halo joke. And I'm proud to announce that Ashuria is the winner.
Really?
Because the Healthy Line Rainbow Mat is $1,999.
Wait a minute.
$2,000.
$1,900?
$2,000. It's $19.99. It's $2,000 for the Healthy Line Rainbow Mat. And I'll just go ahead and click add to bag. And what's your address again? Who the hell is spending that? Well, the
Kanye West is spending that.
The goal, right? So Goop is a site for celebrities or impressionable youths. If you've watched anything about Goop, the whole point is that none of it works and it's all fake and vampires aren't real, and don't stick the rocks that she sells in your vagina.
Which is what she wants you to do.
It's all fake. Don't buy the candles. Don't buy any of it. But millennials and Gen Z are pretty dumb. That's the whole appeal, right? We'll get them. We'll get somebody.
Or
if we sell one mat, that's $2,000 fucking dollars that we made.
Yeah,
for
that's
this
the
mat.
thing.
For this mat that probably took us like an afternoon and like probably I'm gonna say $150 to make.
You and I could sit here, go in the backyard, cut some flowers and shit, craft something together, and be like, all right, this is the thunder and lightning, electrifying, all natural electrifying electrolytes thing, $2,000. And if we sell one,
that's crazy.
Yeah, we're in the money. We already did it. So
that's
there could only be one of these mats in existence, and if they sell it, take it off the site. Whatever, you did it. You sold it.
Obviously, I haven't been keeping my eye on this item, but it did say in big red letters next to it, "Final sale."
Yeah, exactly.
Which tells me that if this is a normal store, that tells me they're not making any more.
Right.
They have limited numbers. I should buy quick. But if they have limited numbers, the site would say, like, I've been to Sanchi, for example, will be like, we only have 11 left, so order it now, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, but that tells to me, the person who knows how Goop works, that they didn't make any of these. This is a fake thing that if you order one, you'll get it, but you'll get like one of the only ones because they don't expect anyone to buy this.
Right.
And if even one person does, like the Goop Glow, all their different fucking like natural like face creams and shit that they have like 90 different versions of, I'm sure that works to an extent. I'm sure it's functional, but like shit like this where it's like we made a crazy hot EMP mat that is rainbow colored, $2,000. Their goal is to get someone who's like, I'll fucking do it, fuck it. And then they close the sale because it's like, we sold one. That's $2,000 more that in Gwyneth's pocket.
Yeah.
She was an Avenger. And she made this mat.
Gemstone. Ashuria just wants to point out, gemstones are really cheap. You can buy a diamond for $10, really.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. That's why I fucking brought up how much a gram of 14 karat gold is. Like, it probably took them, like, I said this number earlier, and I'm going to stick with it. It probably took them $150 to make this mat. Maybe even that's a little much.
Right. I love Keisha's like he's pointing out the hypocrisy in our
Oh, I see.
I love it. I love it.
See.
Spends $2,000 on a Charizard card.
Well, you
delightful.
see, Keish. The Charizard card does 120 damage for 4 energy, and the rainbow mat gets hot and will shut your cell phone off if it gets close to it because it gives off. I don't know if I was clear about the fact that it gives off EMP rays. Don't put your vagina close to EMP rays. I'm sorry. Just don't do it. Don't get anywhere near this mat. It's fake. It's not real. Don't order it. You won't get one.
Well,
it's a snake oil racket.
You can put it near it if you put a rock up there. It's one of the rocks that she sells she wants you to do that with.
Imagine if that was the thing. She was like, we know this is dangerous to the uterine lining, so we have a special rock that counteracts the effects of the mat.
It's coming. Asheria just immediately conspiracy theory. They're just trying to rip off the gays.
Listen, I don't want this fucking mat.
I like how Asheria, it's like, Goop, Gwyneth, they're ripping off gay people.
Well, I think because this EMP smells like my vagina. Yeah, exactly. When will it stop? When will it stop?
Or is that in reference to the mat? They're trying to rip off the gays because it's a rainbow mat.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm with the joke. I'm back. I get it. I got the joke.
Yeah. So in closing, Gwyneth Paltrow sucks. Avengers. She was cool in Avengers Endgame, I guess.
Was that goopy enough?
Was that goopy enough? I could buy the $300 How Goopy Are You and do it live on stream.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Have you not heard of this?
No.
Yeah. There's a let me see if it's still available.
How goopy are you? I hope not enough.
How goopy?
I hope I'm like -10 goop.
How goopy are you? Volume 1. Yeah.
Out of 10.
How goopy are you? It's currently unavailable because it's old. It's $158.
Oh, of course it is.
It's a clean beauty and wellness starter kit. It's not a survey like you'd think.
Oh.
It's just a bunch of essential oils, and it's a 30-pack of like powder and shit.
How is it not a survey? Okay, can we compare Goop to Pokemon again? I literally brought a few weeks ago a survey that Pokemon sent me that was like so in depth
from the 80s or whatever.
It was just so in depth on like, how are you enjoying Pokemon? How many cards of the new set do you have? The new set
Goop
being like fucking fossil.
Right. Hey, Goop Canvas Tote Bag, $18, normally priced item.
Oh, how strange. It must be like this big.
This just comes with like a 5-pack of this powder, a 30-pack of this powder, a starter kit. It's just a starter kit. It's like, are you interested in Goop and you want to try a little bit of everything? But they called it How Goopy Are You? Which makes it sound like it's a survey. It's like, whoa, you're fucking goopy as fuck, dude.
Out of 10, I'm -10 Goop.
How goopy are you? Yeah, I'd prefer to be right at 0. I'd prefer to be right down.
So you
the
don't want to
middle.
be too ungoopy. Like
I don't. No. Well, here's the thing. I don't know what it means, so I don't want to.
Oh, you're playing it safe. I get that. Asheria says this was so fucking goopy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I guess. What was I? Oh yeah. What I was gonna say is how goopy are you? Sounds like one of those like BuzzFeed quizzes where it's like, which Pirates of the Caribbean character are you based off your personality numbers or whatever.
Your
letters.
EMP readings.
Your EMP rating. How much EMP electricity do you go off based on how much you relate to one character from the YouTube channel Smosh? It's like how much at the fucking Starbucks, how much do you like pumpkin spice latte? Like fucking it's like those carnival games.
Don't point your knife at me.
It's like those carnival games, Gwyneth.
Oh shit!
Where
he's calling her out. He look right into the camera.
Where Thunder and Lightning put one hand on a thing, and then they get a like, you guys are madly in love or whatever the fuck. It's that. Except you remember that?
You're just keeping the fandom alive, aren't you?
Do you not remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that, except it's an internet website. It was us. Remember?
Oh wait, we did this?
Yeah, we were like super fucking compatible with each other.
Of course we are. I think he's doing this up for the channel. Did we really do this?
Yeah, we were like 2 away from the top.
God damn.
It wasn't like the top was like, oh, you guys should fuck now. But the one we got was like, oh, you've probably been married for a couple years, huh? Or whatever. It was.
Why did we do this?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. This was
this was an extremely goopy movie. I love
it. Hell yeah. Oh, that's the same. Okay. All right. Well, that was stream.
Stop threatening people with this knife. What a weird energy you're bringing to the stream.
Fucking sub to the Patreon.
No, not yet. It doesn't deserve it.
No,
yet.
it doesn't.
We need to work on the Patreon. Sub here. We're putting all our energy here. Perfect timing for these links. Yeah, if you're gonna do anything, you come here.
There's a link to everything we do.
Patreon.
The top one is the most important one. That's our YouTube channel where we upload daily, except the last week. Whoops. We're trying our best. We got a lot going on. And also, I'll tell you this now while we're on camera.
You're pregnant.
I am pregnant, and it's Pauline's.
Oh my god.
Twist. I found out that Sanchi goes all year round, baby. They take December off, no cons in December, and then like late January they get back into it. So this might just be my job for a while.
Okay.
The end of what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I forget exactly why I brought that up. Oh, because I was talking about how YouTube channel's been sparse lately. But sub to the YouTube channel because it's free. And follow us on Twitch and sub here if you wish, but no pressure because that costs money. And then all the other links are everyone who's ever contributed to our channel. We have our intro by Brad Kendrick, a very professionally done intro that he did out of the kindness of his heart. Go check out our interview with him. And then we have the person who did our follow, person who did our follow art, person who did our emotes, the band that did our theme song, all that you can find in those links that I just posted. Thank you so much for such a great stream. We'll be back Sunday with I'm not quite sure either Final Fantasy
Pauline
X
wants to know
or
if she's needed.
Oh, good question. We'll talk about that off air.
Okay.
But we're gonna be playing a game on Sunday. It'll either be Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought we were done with Guardians.
Fuck, you're right. It'll either be Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, or something new. Or something temporary, like maybe we'll play Smash or something. But regardless, it's going to be us two, maybe Pauline. We'll be playing a game on Sunday. And then Wednesday, check out Chelsea and Mason's stream. They kind of break the schedule. They kind of stream a little bit later, a little bit earlier sometimes. Yeah. So just keep an eye out for that. And Tuesday is Gamescom opening night live. I might stream my reaction to that. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Cool.
Because you never know. But that'll do it for this stream. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
And until next time, I'm Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
And we'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.